Hey everyone, it is Wednesday, January 6th, 2021, and our lesson for today is small groups with Malala. Remember, these standards will be posted up every single day, and these standards will help us focus and narrow down everything we need to know for the end of the quarter for a writing workshop. For our writing night, what is the biggest feat you have ever done in your life? What is your greatest victory, right? What is your greatest feat? So, what happened? Exactly what did you do? Go ahead and type your answer into the question on Schoology. All right, so we're going to pick up where we left off with Malala and scaffold of it. Okay, so from your memory, what do you remember? Type in the chat one quick fact you remember about her, Malala. All right, let's go ahead and move on. So today, I want us to focus on Malala and note taking for Malala in small groups. We're going to dive deeper into our lesson on Monday of how to note take for an upcoming essay. We're going to cover the video and read an article. So you can do this by yourself as well, right? But it'll be better if we do it in a small group. That way you can bounce ideas off of other people. Now, let's continue. So I want you to rewatch the video, right? The video from yesterday, Monday, right? And we're going to continue that. So your Notability or Google Doc, go ahead and open that. Remember, you're going to capture quotes, facts, names, what was said, record any information you thought was important. And this time, you're going to read the article in your group. So splitting off into groups, you will be note taking on the video and the article. That is what is making this lesson more different than Monday. So I want you to write at least three key pieces of information that you found important, right? So three different ones that you found important. Then lastly, right, in your groups as well, I want you to discuss what happened to Malala, what is Malala fighting for, and what makes Malala special. So let's go ahead and watch this quick video again.
Now to an ABC News exclusive with the inspiring young girl targeted by the Taliban just because she wanted girls to go to school. Tonight, Malala Yousafzai speaks. Her life-changing surgeries over, and ABC's Bob Woodruff has talked to her father as well about the fragile young girl full of so much passion and purpose.
Malala Yousafzai's journey from this to this is nothing short of a miracle. And today, for the first time, people heard her voice.
Today you can see that I'm alive. I can speak. I can see you. I can see everyone. And I'm getting better day by day. It's just because of the prayers of people.
Prayers and letters sent to this young girl who became a symbol of hope. She was just 12 when the Taliban shut down her school and a public crusade began.
I have the right of education. I have the right to play. I have the right to sing. I have the right to talk. I have the right to speak up.
Her actions made her a target. Last October, on her way home from school, she was brutally attacked. Gunmen entered her van and shot her at point-blank range in the head. She was medevaced to England in critical condition, but she refused to die. The bullet had glanced off her skull, traveled down her cheek, and into her shoulder. Incredibly, it didn't enter her brain. As her story spread, so did her following. I spoke with her father, Zuddin, a school teacher himself.
Malala has become a hero. She has now triggered a huge movement around the world. She gets letters from children.
Malala is incredible.
They've made videos for her. Would you ever imagine there would be this kind of reaction to what happened to her?
I think Malala is an inspiration for the children all over the world. When she fell, Pakistan stood and the whole world supported her.
Today, Malala was sitting up in bed after 5 hours of surgery this weekend to repair her skull and damaged ear. She released a video statement talking about her new fund.
I want to serve. I want to serve the people. And I want every girl, every child to be educated. And for that reason, we have organized Malala Fund.
What are you trying to accomplish by the fund? Our aim and our dream is to educate children, and especially girls. Because when you educate a girl, you educate the whole family. You educate a generation. You educate all other coming children.
The challenge is enormous. Today, there are 32 million girls around the world who are not in school.
Now, while that fund is actually to get off the ground, she is actually recovering now, Diana. You can right on the left side, you can see that she was, paralyzed on the left side. Hopefully, between the next 9 months to 18 months, the doctor's working on the nerves. She can get back to normal.
But her words are so powerful. It is incredible.
And she's moving people. Really are.
Sure is. Bob Woodruff reporting in. Now to an ABC News.
All right. So in groups, you're going to read an article, right? And you're going to answer these questions in your groups. So what happened to Malala? What is Malala fighting for? What makes Malala special? So in addition to this, the article is on Schoology. So make sure that you are working together in your groups and answering these questions. Okay. If you are synchronous or asynchronous, okay, then remember to answer these questions on the doc that you have already started. All right. So in this next section, okay, these are the notes that I took after watching the video and reading the article. So note taking from Malala. So once again, education is important, right? It is power. What happened, right? The Taliban, they tried to kill Malala, right? A father was a great inspiration because he spoke for women's rights, and that's what Malala said. I used to think that the Taliban would come and kill me. That is Malala speaking as well. Jon Stewart is inspired by Malala and thinks she is like a wonderful, wise girl. Jon Stewart was very impressed by Malala. This makes me think that Malala has grown up really fast and is an inspiration to all people around the world. Now, I do think one more quote that is important to note is that, Malala's father said, if you educate a girl, you educate a family, right? I think that's very, very intriguing. Okay. And there are a lot of other things in the video that I would probably even dig deeper more into. But these are just some notes, some responses that I put together after watching and reading the article. Now, we're going to go ahead and answer the questions, right? What happened to Malala? So she's a she's a Pakistani 16-year-old targeted by the Taliban, shot but still alive. 2 gunmen shot her on her way home from school. So the bullet, right? The bullet hit her head, okay, but it missed her brain, okay, as we saw in the video. And in result, Malala refused to die, okay? She did not want to go without a fight, and she fought, and she's still alive today. Next, what Malala is fighting for. So in the hospital, right, when she was in England, she said that she wants to serve the people. Every girl, every child to be educated. Why? Because once again, education is power. The more educated you are, the more things that you can do. Setting up a Malala Fund to help educate girls, right? So about 32 million girls not in school. And keep in mind, this is an older video, so there might even be more or less girls around the world. And lastly, the thing that she's fighting for, at least what I thought, right, is fighting for the rights of others all over the world. Lastly, what makes Malala special? She's a symbol now, okay? Women all over the world are inspired to be like Malala. So she has started a movement, right? People chanting, writing, and marching about her after what she has gone through and what she wants to do. So even after she was targeted for advocating for girls' education, she still continues to do it. And lastly, for your review, I want you to submit the work you did today. So all the notes that you took on Malala, make sure to upload and submit your work. All right, that just about wraps it up for today. I hope everyone is doing well, and I will see you all very soon.